everybody. Today I am going to be doing a different type of video. I'm going to be doing some HelloFresh cooking. So I'm sure you've all heard about the food box delivery service. I'm on week 4. I have a special discount that I've been trying it out for, and honestly I think I'm hooked. So today I'm going to make one of these recipes and share with you how easy it is to make or how not easy it is to make. This one says it takes 15 minutes. This one says it takes 25 minutes, and this one says it takes 30. So let's test that out and see really how easy is HelloFresh to make. So out of these 3, we've got teriyaki ramen beef bowls, we've got barbecue dry rub chicken, and falafel couscous bowls. Today I'm in the mood for veggie because I made meatloaf last night, so I'm not going to be making beef again. And I'm honestly just too tired to do the 30-minute one. It just seems so much longer. So we'll try out this 25-minute falafel couscous bowl. What comes with this is a bag with the ingredients, and then it came with 256 gram bags of falafels. Let's open up the bag. Okay, this is some fresh spinach, some parsley, Italian parsley. We've got some mini cucumbers, some kind of sauce, another bag of sauce, some hummus, and some more hummus. We got 2 lemons, some tomatoes, and couscous. So this quantity is for 4 servings. So I'm going to be following the instructions on the back that are for 4 servings. So here it says add 2/3 cup of water. That's for 2 servings. In brackets, it says 1 1/3 cups of water. That's the amount for the 4 serving recipe. So I'm going to start with making the couscous. So it says to bring 1 1/3 cup of water and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt to a boil. And then once it's boiling, remove from heat and add the couscous and cover and let stand. So that's pretty simple. Important step also is before starting, wash and dry all produce. So I'm going to do that and then start chopping as indicated here. The instructions say to roughly chop the parsley. I'm actually not going to use that because I have some leftover parsley from my recipe last night with the meatloaf. So I'm going to be chopping these into half moons, 1/4 inch, halving the tomatoes, and I will be zesting and juicing the lemons as that is. We're still on step 1. I would call those 1/4 inch, half moons. I hear the water is almost done boiling for the couscous. So we'll go over there and do that in a second. So far, my experience has been that the food is really fresh and tasty from HelloFresh, so it lives up to its name. Okay, let's do the couscous. All right, the water was boiling, so let's add the couscous. Some scissors here. And just dump it in, it says. And it says to just stir to combine and cover for 5 minutes. So that's what we're going to do with our pot here. Just cover it. While the couscous is sitting in the boiling water with the lid on off the burner, I've cut all the tomatoes and cucumbers. I'm zesting the lemons on the fine cheese grater, the fine whole cheese grater section. And then I'm going to juice the lemons and we'll start cooking the falafels. Step 3. I'll show you how I'm gonna juice my lemon. I just take a bowl and I have one of these. Just put it in there. And just gonna it's kind of slippery after zesting. I'll do the other lemon too. I checked on the couscous and it actually looks like it cooked pretty well. I'm just gonna leave it covered like that. And now I am going to cook the falafel. It says to put 1 tablespoon of oil and just fry them up. So I'm gonna do that. I'm using this kind of oil. And with HelloFresh, they don't include oil or butter. So you have to have those things on hand. And I'm going to be frying 1 batch of falafel in 1 tablespoon of oil. So this is going to go with 2 batches. Sadly, one of them has crumbled. So we'll start with the non-crumbled ones. That'll be easier. They look really good. Let's pour those in. Falafels are usually deep fried, so I guess this is going to make it taste deep fried. Meanwhile, these are frying 4 to 5 minutes per side, and next step is make the salad dressing. So I've already added half the lemon juice, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, half a teaspoon of sugar, and I added almost a half a teaspoon of salt, and I'm going to grind some pepper into a large bowl. I usually do 15 to 20 turns of the pepper thing. And just going to stir this up. I guess this will be the salad dressing. So that's stirring. These look really nice and golden brown. Crispy on the top. Looking good. Second batch going in with the broken one. Oh no. What is different about my cooking and HelloFresh is they use a lot more oil, butter than I normally do, so that might be why I find it so delicious. But yeah, it's pretty yummy food. Let's go on to making the sauce. Actually, before we make the sauce, let's just skip over to making the couscous. It says, when it's tender, fluff it with a fork and stir in 2 tablespoons of plant-based butter. I have regular butter. And remaining parsley is half the parsley and all of the lemon zest. So I'm going to do that. Okay, so this is how much butter I had in the butter tray. And so I'm just going to put that in, fluff the couscous. There's more butter on this. Oops. I'm going to add parsley, all of the lemon zest, okay, hopefully the butter gets mixed in. It's a little bit clumpy, but I'll fix that. I tasted it. It's really good. And the butter definitely got mixed in. Delicious. So we had half the lemon juice and we made like a little salad dressing. So I'm going to add the spinach, tomatoes, cucumber, half of the parsley, and I'm going to combine that. That's our salad. So I washed and dried the spinach. Oops, I dropped a bit of spinach. It's okay. I really want to mix this well, so I'm going to put a glove on my hand and I'm going to do that. This is being a bit extra, but I want it to be tasty. You could do this with your hand, but I just don't want to wash my hands and get them all oily. The other half of the lemon juice is going into the drizzle sauce of red pepper pesto and hummus. That sounds delicious. Let's move that lemon juice. And we're gonna add some parsley into this spinach salad. Good. So now we're gonna add the hummus packets, red pepper pesto packets, 2 tablespoons of water, remaining lemon juice, and salt and pepper to a small bowl. I'm gonna use this bowl. So I added the hummus and the red pepper pesto, and I'm just gonna pour the lemon juice through the strainer in case there's any seeds. I think the most tedious part of this recipe would have been cutting the parsley, and I already had that cut. So this is really easy for me. Just mix and assemble. So I added salt, pepper, the water, the lemon juice, and I'm just gonna whisk this. And then it says to drizzle it all over the bowls once they are assembled. It's pretty good. So now I'm going to divide the salad between 4 bowls and divide couscous between the bowls, top with falafels and drizzle. So let's see what that looks like. All right, so it's supposed to look like that. So I'm going to plate it exactly like that on these 4 plates here. So this definitely looks like more sauce than in the picture. There's totally a lot more sauce still. Well, not a lot, just a little bit more for extra sauce. And yeah, so that's what it looks like. And this is what it looks like prepared. Here it is in a little bit better light. Now I'm gonna try it out. So I'm all finished. I'm going to try it for you guys and just see how it tastes. This is quite a lot of salad and probably won't be so good for leftovers. Usually I have the leftovers for lunch the next day, but let me see how this tastes. The salad dressing is pretty standard. The couscous is good. Let's try the falafel. I'm not a huge fan of the red pepper pesto sauce, to be honest. But let's try this. The falafel is amazing. So when the falafel mixes with everything, it kind of comes together. It's just my personal preference about the red pepper sauce, but this is pretty good. I would say it definitely took me 25 minutes. Yeah, thanks for watching.